Yeah, yeah. Living in Babylon, huh? Stay safe though, you know what I mean? Stay safe, straight up. Yeah. All my niggas with me. You know we rollin'. Yeah. Bitch, don't nothing come free. Pay me what you owe me. Yeah. All my niggas with me. You know we rollin'. Yeah. Bitch, don't nothing come free. Pay me what you owe me. Yeah. These niggas full of buffoonery. Try me, they gon' read your eulogy. Gemini, you know it's two of me. Niggas don't know what to do with me. Alien, I feel them more than lies. Only protected, we fortified. Nigga, you die, play with Mordecai. Lay in the ditch if you play. I'm ready. Down at the levee, we going fishing at the levee. Breaking news, some say breaking news. Is it a splash move? We gonna find out. We gotta wait and see. It all depends. But the Vikings sign Jamal Adams. I'm gonna get into the article in a minute, but just breaking Jamal Adams down right quick. What could he potentially, I repeat, potentially bring to the table? Well, physicality, experience. If he is anything similar to his old self, tone setter, field general, etc. The question is, who is he as a player? Was he brought in by Nolan Bain Teasley to make noise potentially, or be a backup, a solid depth chart guy? Like I say, can he stay healthy? What type of player is he? Very similar to the Kyler Murray situation, but different side of the ball. But we know who Jamal Adams is or was. Seen him in Seattle, seen him before Seattle. Question is, what can Brian Flores get out of him? That's the major key right there. You know Brian Flores is going to get more out of him, whether it's a little bit or a lot. Every player that comes through the building, second-year players, 5-year players, 8-year players, it don't matter. Brian Flores does something, gets more, brings more out of them every time. You see what he did for Jerry Tillery. The list goes on. So Jamal Adams is going to be very interesting how he performs under Brian Flores. His knowledge of the game, IQ of the game. Where is he going to fit in Flores' scheme if he can contribute at a high level? If he can be a factor, or if not, he will be a depth chart guy, a solid depth chart guy to have at that. But this has a lot of questions behind it. So how do I feel about it personally? Always say you can never have enough depth, but what does he really have left in the tank? That's the main question right there. I'm going to go ahead and get into the article and break it down right quick. Give me 1 second. 1 second, man. Here we go. I'm going to break it down. Few articles, you know, they say major news, etc. 1 second to get into it. Jamal Adams is in the building. Would you say splash move? Like I said, I think you got to wait to say splash move. Got to see how it all pans out. Let's get to it, man. 3-time Pro Bowler Jamal Adams to join Minnesota Vikings. Eagan, Minnesota veteran defender Jamal Adams has agreed to terms with the Minnesota Vikings on the eve of training camp. Hold on. What is this here? Got a video right here. Let me share this real quick. 1 second. 3-time Pro Bowler Jamal Adams agrees to join the Minnesota Vikings after 10 NFL seasons. So obviously he feels he has something left in the tank. Obviously Flores wants to see what he can get out of him. We're going to see. Pretty much the whole video. The 30-year-old converted from safety to linebacker with the Las Vegas Raiders, appearing in 17 games last year. So proved he can still stay healthy, etc. Still can be available. That's a plus. And really only 30 years old, really not too old at all.
produced 45 tackles, a sack, 7 pressures, and a forced fumble, recording at least 4 tackles in a game 5 times. Still active, still a contributor. We'll see. We'll see. Two Pro Bowls, first team All Pro, not in 19. So yeah, early in his career, solid. But definitely a physical safety, tone setter, like I said earlier. He brings that to the table. Physicality for sure. Let me finish this article right quick here. Adding an intriguing player to a defense led by creative defensive coordinator Brian Flores. Adams 30 announced the move Monday night on social media, posting on X year 10, complete with the SKOL hashtag. Here we go. His new team's popular mantra, an ESPN source confirmed the agreement. Vikings general manager Nolan Bain-Teasley was part of the front office that brought Adams to the Seattle Seahawks in a blockbuster trade with the New York Jets prior to the 2020 season. So obviously, Nolan Bain-Teasley believes in him, still sees potential contributions from him. Like I say, got to wait and see how it goes. Let's get it, though. Not mad at it at all. Know what I mean? Here we go. The Vikings have been awaiting word on the future of longtime safety Harrison Smith, who is contemplating retirement, but Adams has played primarily a linebacker in the later stages of his career. With the Las Vegas Raiders last season, he played all 448 of his defensive snaps at linebacker. In Minnesota, Flores has used unusual personnel deployments and has often put 3 safeties on the field at once, with Josh Metellus serving as a roving edge rusher, linebacker, and defensive back for much of that time. Adams could help alleviate depth issues if Smith does not return, but injuries have stymied him in recent years, and he has not been a full-time starter since 2023. Adams has excelled as a blitzer in his career and has 22.5 career sacks, including 16 combined during the 2019 and 20 seasons. Adams appeared in 17 games last season with the Raiders, his most since playing in 16 during his second season with the Jets in 2018. He totaled 45 tackles, a sack, 7 pressures, and a forced fumble. He recorded at least 4 tackles in a game on 5 occasions. At one point in Adams' career, he was one of the best safeties in the league. He was selected by the Jets with the 6th pick of the 2017 draft. In his 3 seasons, 46 games with the team, Adams made 2 Pro Bowl appearances and was named first-team All-Pro in 2019. For the Seahawks, he played in just 34 games because of injury, although he added another Pro Bowl appearance in 2020. Adams played in 5 games with the Tennessee Titans and Detroit Lions in 2024. In 102 career games, 87 starts, Adams 30 has recorded 546 tackles, 22.5 sacks, 4 interceptions, and 36 pass deflections. So like I said earlier, not necessarily a splash move, a splash signing. Could it be a solid signing? Of course. Biggest question is, can he stay available? And who is he as a player? Is he an asset or a liability? Period. But guess what? Right before training camp, we're going to find out for sure. But if we're just talking just about physicality alone, that's one of his specialties. On top of the experience, on top of the talent he gives you on the depth chart. So solid signing. I'm sure they didn't reach for him, didn't overpay, etc. You never can have enough depth, never can have enough talent. Hopefully he can You know, they can bring out glimpses of his old self when he was with the Jets. You never know what Flores may or got cooking, baby. No doubt. Once again, Jamal Adams in the building. Let me know how you feel about it in the comments. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell as well. Support the grind, support the channel. Why not? Takes less than 1 second. Big SKOL here, SKOL Vikes. Win, lose, or draw, but we come to win. Down at the levee, we going fishing at the levee. SKOL Vikes, we run the north. Here we come.